just bought this $20,000 abandoned steal of Brainrot base. But I also bought these 6 other abandoned bases that I can unlock at certain money milestones. Starting with this $1 base, which I can unlock for 1 million cash. And luckily for me, I have exactly $1 million. So let's go ahead and open this up. Please give me something good. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is definitely a $1 base. But either way, let's look through the Brainrots. And wait, hold up. These Brainrots are actually pretty good. A Nubini Santanini and a Frogo Elfo, which you could only get from the Christmas events. Oh my gosh, wait. And this one also has 2 mutations and also gives $670 a second. All right, let's see what else. A Heart Valentine's Lucky Block. All right, I'm definitely gonna need to open this. A Cappuccino Assassino. A Tim Cheese, bro. What are you doing with the Tim Cheese in your base? All right, a Dolphini Jet Ski. Wait, this is actually pretty good. And then a Tetetesa. Yep, I'm definitely taking this Dolphini Jet Ski. Honestly, for $1, this is not too bad. Let's also take this Heart Lucky Block. And we're gonna need to collect as much cash as I can because our next base costs $1 billion. And I'm gonna be honest, that's not gonna be easy to get. So let's go ahead and open up our Heart Valentine's Lucky Block. Come on, please give me something good. Come on, please give me a good Brainrot. Oh my gosh, wait. It does almost the exact same amount as the Dolphini Jeskini, but honestly, not too bad. So let's collect our money and we're already at $500 million. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit this 1 billion in no time. So I guess I'm just gonna sit here until I hit the 1 billion. All right, and now if I collect my money, I should be at $1 billion. So let's go ahead and unlock our next base, which is the $100 base. Let's open this thing up. Oh my gosh. Yo, I am seeing some insane Brainrots in here. And I didn't even realize this base has the aquatic skin on. All right, this better be worth my money. But starting off, we got an Arcadopus. Oh my gosh, 22 million a second. All right, this one is actually insane. I'm definitely taking this. Next, we got a Bloodrot Bonito Spinito. Bro, why is he looking at me like that? Yeah, buddy, you can stay in this base. But either way, we got a Divine Secret Lucky Block. Okay, wait, this is actually pretty good. All right, we got a Sigma Girl and a Sigma Boy. Bro, why does he have these? But either way, we got a Love, which is cursed, bro. Oh my gosh. Why does he have 2 cursed Brainrots in his base? All right, he also has, a Festive 6-7, which you were only able to get by buying the 6-7 plushie, which was like $40. So honestly, this is like majority of the $100 in this base. All right, we got a Tricola. What is this, bro? Is this a chicken? All right, you know what? I'm definitely not taking that. And then he has, is this a Nubini Pizzanini? Oh my gosh, he has a fully trait farm Nubini Pizzanini. Okay, wait, this is actually pretty insane. He has a 25 Brainrot. All right, now let's go upstairs. Okay, oh wait, what is this? I swear I've never seen this Brainrot. A Puffaball. He has a trait farm normal secret Lucky Block. I'm definitely taking that. A Tim Cheese, a Chiglabera Cupadera, bro. Wait, what? Okay, I don't even know if this is good, bro. But I don't think it's that good. I mean, look at it, bro. Come on. It's divine and it has a halo on it. I'm probably not going to be taking that, but we also got an Elefanto Frigo. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is actually pretty cool. All right, and then over here, we have a Brunito Marsito. Oh my gosh. This is from the Bruno Mars event. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then a Lava Mythic Lucky Block. You know what? For $100, this was actually pretty good. And before we move on to our next base, let's pick out some Brainrots that I want. I'm definitely taking this Arcado. There we go. Let's get the Lucky Block. And finally, Bruno Mars, come here, buddy. And there we go. Oh my gosh. Yo, our base is actually looking pretty good now. But quickly, let's open this secret Lucky Block. Come on, please give me something good. Don't give me the Tortellini, bro. I'm cursed with the Tortellini. Oh my gosh. Of course, bro. I farmed the secret Lucky Block and I got a Tortellini. All right, you know what? It's fine because these Brainrots are so much a second. And our next base costs 500 billion. Is that the... Bro, he has a Skibbity toilet skin. There better be a Skibbity toilet in that base. All right, let's quickly collect our money. Please have 500 billion. Oh my gosh. We are at $14 trillion. Way more than the 500 billion we need. All right, but either way, let's open up this base. Oh my gosh, yo, this is so big. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. There's literally 3 stories of pretty insane Brainrots, but we gotta see what's in it. All right, the first Brainrot, we got a Los Trios. How much a second does he even give? Oh my gosh, I can't even see the money. And wait, what the? Yo, I have $0 now. And wait, yo, where are all my Brainrots? I swear it only costed 500 billion for this base. Okay, next up, we got a Curse. Oh my gosh, bro, the most chopped Brainrot turned scary. All right, I'm just gonna leave you alone, her. But moving on, we got an Evilodon. Oh my gosh. This is actually a pretty OG Brainrot. Next up, we got a gold Chicolatina Nolartira. Wait, what? I swear I've never seen this before. But you know what? It's not too bad. It gives 18 million a second. All right, then we got a Cupid Hotspot and Antonio. Wait, oh my gosh. If you guys didn't know, this is one of the rarest Brainrots in the game. That's pretty cool. We got a Rainbow Raccoony Jandalini, a Divine 6-7, a Gold Elf. Wait, what is this? It literally gives $0 a second. Okay, bro. Someone in the comments, please tell me what this is, bro. I swear this is not a Brainrot. All right, but either way, we got an Esoc Sekala. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is actually pretty good. But either way, I can't wait to see the third story of this base. Let's go upstairs. We got a Tutini Shrimpini. Bro, why do you have this in your base? All right, and oh my gosh, wait. A Rainbow Coffin Tung 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 Sahur. You were only able to get this during the Tung 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 revival, bro, and he still hasn't opened it. I don't know if I should open it, bro. I kind of want to keep it rare. But we also got a Chicken Arena Bicycle Arena with 2 mutations. This is actually pretty good. And then he has a wall of secret lucky blocks. Oh my gosh. All right, those first 2 stories were pretty good. But come on, third story, please have something good. Oh my gosh. A Dragon Cannelloni. Does it have any mutations on it? I don't think it does. But it still gives 250 million a second. Oh my gosh. There is no doubt I'm taking this. And then we also got a Diamond Dolby present. But who cares about that? Let's bring this Dragon Cannelloni over to my base. Oh my gosh. Look how massive this thing is. All right, let's put this in my base. There we go. And we're gonna have to collect this money for this next base, which costs $100 trillion. And oh my gosh, it's kind of bright. But either way, let's go ahead and collect some more Brainrots from this base. Let's take this Evilodon, this Esoc Sekala, and all of these secret lucky blocks. There we go. And now let's go ahead and open up these lucky blocks. All right, the first 2 Divine and Cursed lucky blocks. Come on, please give me a Tortellini or a La Secret Combinazione. Oh my gosh, a Tortellini and another Tortellini, bro. I swear this game only likes getting me Tortellinis. All right, we have a Yin Yang Secret lucky block with some mutations on it. Come on, please give me the La Secret combination, bro. I'll do anything. Oh my gosh. There's no way I get 5 Tortellinis in a row. Come on. All right, a normal secret lucky block, which is pretty trait farmed. Come on, please give me something good. Anything other than a Tortellini. Oh my gosh. A Spaghetti Toiletti with the strawberry mutation. Oh my, yo, this is actually pretty insane. And it gives 1 billion a second. All right, and then finally a Rainbow Halo Secret Lucky Block. Come on, give me another Spaghetti Toiletti. Come on, please. Oh my gosh. All right, but hey, not too bad. We got a Spaghetti Toiletti and 4 Tortellinis. So I think we just need to AFK for a little bit and wait for this money to get collected. All right, it's been long enough. Let's go ahead and collect our money. And we are now at $100 trillion. So we can go ahead and unlock our next base. And by the way, guys, if you want any of these bases, I might be giving them away to lucky subscribers. So yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button real quick. All right, let's go ahead and open it up. There we go. Oh my gosh, it already looks insane. Oh, and once again, I'm at $0, bro. Are all my Brainrots? Yep, they're gone. All right, but either way, let's see what this base has. And it already has a gold. Oh my gosh, a rainbow one at that. I mean, I guess a rainbow does match the rainbow base, which I'm pretty sure you're only able to get if you get every single rainbow Brainrot in the index, which is 264 rainbow Brainrots. Okay, this account actually might be super good. But next, we got a Divine Lucky Block, which is Taco. It actually looks pretty cool. I might open that. But then we got a Bakeru and Eggeru. Oh my gosh, 408 million a second. This is actually insane. It has 4 mutations on it. Dude, look at him. All right, he is super silly. All right, but next we got Rainbow Los Amigatios. These are actually super cute, bro. Who wouldn't want these in their base? All right, next we got a jobs of her, bro. What is this account trying to tell me? Bro, I'm not getting a job. Okay, maybe I am. I haven't uploaded in a while. But next we got a Donkey Turbo Express. What is this Brainrot, bro? This is a goofy Brainrot. But it does give 108 million a second. But next we got a Treat Tree Farm Spooky Lucky Block. Oh my gosh. This is pretty insane. You were only able to get that during the Halloween event, which was so many months ago. But either way, we got a Gorama and a Madungdung. Oh my gosh. Literally my favorite Brainrot. And they got little Santa hats on and these little fins on their back. Okay, these are actually pretty cool. Then we got a Tree Farm Tim Cheese with the strawberry meow and Skippity. Oh my god. All right, wait. This is actually pretty cool. I don't know if I'll be taking it, but hey. Next, we got a Diamond Panda with the 26 trade on it, but I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty bad. Only 1.7 million a second. But let's go upstairs and see what else this space has for us. All right, a Lava Dorito Spinito. Oh my gosh. I have never seen this Brainrot before, and I want to keep it for myself, low-key. It's pretty cool. All right, and then a Festive Lucky Block, a Fishino Clownino. Oh my gosh, wait. Is this good, bro? It has so many mutations on it. No wonder this is the $1,000 base, bro. Holy. All right, and then we got a Tang Kelatang. Bro, chill. Don't look at me for too long, bro. Oh my gosh. Look at those eyes. All right. Rainbow Los Jolly Combinaciones. All right. I really want to see the top of this base, bro. I'm not going to lie. But next, we got 3 Chicolater by Chicolateras. Oh my gosh. Wait. I think this base is trying to tell me something. Okay. Hold on. Wait. If I take one of these Chicolateras real quick and go to the front of the line, prop myself up just like this, and then let me get my alt account to pick up this Chicolatera and prop it up at the start of the line just like so. The Chicolatera event should start. And wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. Yo, oh my gosh. Rainbow Los Chicolateras. Okay, these are actually really good. 70 million a second. Let me go ahead and buy these on my alt account. And there we go. Rainbow Los Chicolateras. And hey, they're already collecting money for me. Let me just collect that. All right, but either way, we do have another Rainbow Chicolatera by Chiclatera. But this one is normal and it has 2 traits on it. Pretty cool. But now let's go up to the 3rd story. Oh my gosh, please be something good. All right, here we go. We have a radioactive Globino Uncle. No, I've never seen this before, bro. What? Oh, I think it was from the Thanksgiving event that they had. And I'm pretty sure this is pretty rare. So, hey, not too bad. But then we have a La Sira Combinazione. And I'm pretty sure, yep, it has a 1 trait on it. And it gives 625 million a second. All right, that is pretty cool. And then a Rainbow Lucky Block with a bunch of mutations on it. All right, let me start off by going ahead and stealing all these Lucky Blocks because I want to open them. And there we go. We now have all the Lucky Blocks in our base. And I'm also gonna need to take some of these insane Brainrots. All right. First up, Baker and Agaru. Come to my base, buddies. Look at these guys. And then let's also get the Gorama and Madungdung. Literally my favorite Brainrot. There we go. Fishino Clownino, you're coming to my base. Globino Anglito. And finally, the La Supreme. Oh my gosh. We have a full bottom story of Brainrots. I wish I was able to keep them after I bought a base every time. But hey, maybe they will let me because these bases are going to get insane, with the last one being absolutely crazy. And for our $5,000 base, we're gonna need $500 trillion. Oh my gosh, that is so much money. I think it's gonna be worth it because I can already see that it has a meow base, which has a high chance that it has a meow in it. But honestly, I can't be too certain because the Skippity toilet base that we got literally didn't have a Skippity toilet in it. But while our Brainrots are collecting money, let's go ahead and quickly open these Lucky Blocks. All right, Festive Lucky Block. I'm sorry for opening you, bro. That is a Christmas exclusive, but I don't care. Come on, give me something good. Oh my gosh, loads of 25s. What the heck? 120 million a second. All right, that is actually so insane for our first Lucky Block. But let's go on to the Divine Taco Lucky Block. Come on, give me something good. Come on, give me the new taco combination. Come on. Oh my gosh. All right, Gatito Taquito. I'll take it. You know, 4 million a second. It's not bad, and it's pretty cute. But next, let's go to the Spooky Lucky Block. Come on, Spooky Lucky Block. Give me something good. It's gotta give me something good, right? Come on. And bro, Cappuccino Clownino, bro. Are we serious? And then let's go to the final Rainbow Secret Lucky Block with all these mutations. Oh my gosh. All right, come on. Please give me something good. No Tortaghinis. Please, 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 please. Come on. And a Tortaghini, of course, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the best Tortaghini I've ever seen. 12 million a second. I'll take it. All right, let's collect our money and see how close we are to our next base. Come on, please be close. And oh, wait, okay. 276 trillion out of the $500 trillion we need. So I'm probably gonna have to sit here for a little bit until all my money collects again. I hope this doesn't take that long. Now let's collect our money and we should be at, come on, please, $500 trillion. And honestly, when I unlock this base, all my money's probably gonna go away and my brain rot. So goodbye, brain rots. I'll see y'all maybe in another account. I don't know. But let's go ahead and unlock this meow base. Oh my gosh. All right, what do we have in this base? Let's see. All right, starting off really good. Pop Crew and Fizzroo with 2 mutations. And this makes, wait, hold on, 1.7 billion a second. I think this is the first brain rot that's over 1 billion in this video. That is very good. I'm definitely taking that. Next, we got a Cookie and Milky. Why do these brain rots kind of look alike? But either way, I have been kind of wanting these. So honestly, I might steal these too. All right, we got 2 golden elves. Wait, oh my gosh, bro. How do people get these? All right, next we got Los Seculas. Look at these things. Why is this one crying? All right, bro, stop crying. I might take you. All right, next we got Galaxy Coffin Tung 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 Her with mutations. All right, that is pretty cool. But why would someone trait farm a Coffin Tung Tung? I don't get it, man. But next up, we got a La Supreme Combinazione, one of the rarest brain rots in the game. And it has a Mateo hat. All right, we got a Rainbow Antonio. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is actually really rare. All right, a Strawberry W or L. All right, that's sick. And then a spooky Rainbow Lucky Block. That is insane. All right, let's go upstairs and see what the upstairs has for us. First up, oh my goodness. La Food Combinazione with 3 mutations. I've been wanting this brain rot so bad, and it gives 1.3 billion a second. Oh yeah, buddy. I'm definitely taking you later. All right, we got a Yin Yang Festive Lucky Block with the couple mutations. That's pretty cool. A Benito Bendito. Why would someone have this? All right, a Galaxy Money Money Puggy. A Servius. Oh my gosh, wait. This is such a cool brain rot, but it doesn't have any mutations or anything. So I don't know if I'll be taking that one. All right, and then on this side, oh my gosh, a Dragon Gingerini. Oh my gosh, this is actually insane. Look at all the stuff coming out its mouth, bro. All right, next up, a Ginger Garret. Bro, how is this brain rot more valuable than the Dragon Gingerini? Look at these guys. But now I think it's time to go upstairs. All right, let's see what you got upstairs. All right, nothing on this side. And oh, okay, a Meow is actually in this base, bro. I did not expect that. But what is going on with these beepy cornies, bro? Did bro try to duplicate the Meow, bro? Look at these things. That is a mouse, not a cat. All right, but either way, let's go ahead and take this OG Meow. Oh my gosh, the brain rot actually matches the base so well. Let's put this in here. And wait, I just realized I think I can actually put it on. Oh my gosh, there we go. I got the Meow base for myself, bro. All right, you know what? $5,000 well spent. This is insane. All right, what else should we take? Okay, of course, the La Food Combinazione. You gotta come in my base. There we go. Pop Crew and Fizzroo. And then let's take all of these other brain rots. And of course, I can't forget the lucky blocks. There we go. Bro, look at this wall of brain rots. This is actually insane. But real quick, let's open up these lucky blocks. I'm probably losing a bunch of value from them here, but I don't care, bro. I want to open them. All right, there we go. We got a Triccolino. And oh my gosh, wait. Look how cool this Esog looks. Oh my gosh. And I don't even know how much money it gives a second. Wait, is that 2.5 billion? I think this is my best brain rot in this base. And it came from a lucky block. All right, that is pretty cool. And we're gonna need all the money from these brain rots that we can get, because our next base cost $1 quadrillion. That is absolutely insane. And let's keep collecting this money until we make it to the $1 quadrillion. I hope this doesn't take that long. Come on, come on, and $1 quadrillion. Okay, that actually took super long. So that time and $10,000 better be worth it, bro. But let's open this base up and see what it gives us. There we go. Oh my gosh. Starting off, we got a Samini Fatini. What is this brain rot? Okay, I gotta know when this came out, bro. This gotta be new. But that is kind of funny, bro. You gotta stop eating these tacos, Sammy. All right, we got a Captain Moby 640 millisecond that has the fin mutation on it. That is pretty cool. All right, we got a trait farmed Tim Cheese, bro. This literally has every trait on it. And next we have, oh my gosh, we we got the strawberry elephant, which gives 6 billion a second. I mean, how could it have there been a strawberry elephant in this space, bro? It literally has this strawberry elephant skin. All right, you know what? $10,000 is well spent already. These brainers are pretty cool. But next, we got the diamond Los Aspatitos with 2 mutations. These are pretty good, but come on, not $10,000 worthy. All right, and then we have a Galaxy La Extinct Grande, a pretty rare Brainrot. And hey, I'll take it. All right, and then we got radioactive Burgero and Fryro. Bro, it doesn't even need any traits, bro. It still gives 1.2 billion a second. All right, next up, a rainbow Makita Meow Meow. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, bro. It gives 82 million a second. Way worse than all these other Brainrots. But next up, we have a Cerberus. Oh my gosh. It has a fire mutation. It's cursed, and it gives 2.4 billion a second. That is insane, but not as insane as this divine admin lucky block, bro. How does it have the strawberry mutation, the meow mutation, and all of these other ones, bro? This is insane. All right, this first story was so much to uncover, bro. But second story, let's see what you got. Come on. Starting off, we got a W and L. Wait, that is pretty cool. It has 4 mutations, and I can't even see how much it gives. Oh wait, there we go. 555 million a second. Pretty good. Then we have a 6-7, of course, bro. Couple mutations, and it's rainbow. That's cool. All right, then we have a Garama and Modongdong, 750 million a second. I'm gonna have to take this, bro. This is my favorite Brainrot. Now we have a Fragama and Chakrama. Dude, another rare Brainrot. That is pretty trait farm, not gonna lie. And then a rainbow Chips and Queso, bro. He literally has 3 dual Brainrots in a row. That's pretty cool. But going over to the other side, we got a cursed love romantic with a strawberry. Yo, this is actually insane. A very cool collectible. And next to that, we got a OG Skibbity Toilet, bro. That is the second OG in this base. And I'm pretty sure, which means if I put that in my base too, I should have all of the OG base skins. That is awesome. And then next to that, we have a chill puppy. But going upstairs, let's see what we got. We got 2 Antonios. That is pretty cool. A galaxy and then a normal one. And next to that, we got a diamond dragon cannelloni. Oh my gosh. You guys know I love my dragon cannellonis. But we also have a candy and radioactive tung sahur coffin. These gotta be super rare, bro. Were you even able to get the candy coffin tung sahur? I don't know, but let's move on. We got a divine secret lucky block, and then a, oh my goodness, a Hydra Dragon Cannelloni Divine. It doesn't even need any mutations, bro. Just give it 3.5 billion a second. That is literally insane, bro. Let me know in the comments what y'all would rather have, the Hydra Dragon Cannelloni or a strawberry elephant. Because personally, this dragon is way too cool to not have it. But I gotta say, this strawberry elephant is pretty cool too, bro. Let's put this in our base. Let's take these lucky blocks just like so, and we also got to get these overpowered Brainrots. And finally, that took so long to move over all these Brainrots into my base, but we're gonna need them because the final $20,000 abandoned base costs $5 quadrillion, which is 5 times the last milestone. I wonder how much better this base is gonna be from the last base we opened, because this one was actually pretty insane. And quickly, before I forget, let's open up these lucky blocks, bro. I don't even know if I should open up this one because I think this is the rarest lucky block in the game, bro. Look how many mutations it has on it. All right, but either way, for you guys, I'm opening the lucky blocks. Guys, please subscribe for this, bro. Oh my gosh, I can't even open this one. Oh, let's see what we got. And oh, yo, a 6-7 with all these mutations. How much does this even give? Much. Is that $611 million from an admin lucky block? That is too insane. And then let's do the divine lucky block, bro. Just don't give me a Tortellini, honestly, please. And yep, of course, a Tortellini. That is my luck. And for the final time, we just have to wait until we collect this $5 quadrillion. Yeah, I'll see y'all in a couple hours.
2,000 years later.
Guys, it has been so long, but I have accumulated $4.9 quadrillion. And if I run over one of these Brainrots, I should be at $5 quadrillion. Oh my goodness. Which means I can open the final abandoned base. Here we go. This is what we have all been waiting for. Let's open it. There we go. Oh my gosh. Bro, I already see some insane brain rots in here, but we gotta test. Is the $20,000 abandoned base worth it? Let's go through and see. Starting off with 780 million a second swaggy bros. Oh my gosh, bro, I really want these brain rots. I really hope I'm able to keep them. But then we got candy 25, which you can only get by logging in to steal a brain rot for 25 days straight, bro. This is actually insane. And then we got our first over 1 billion a second brain rot, the Kepu Cat bros. These are insane. Look how scary they are too. Oh my gosh. All right, yo, chill. I'll run away. But then we got a Shingletera, Cupidadera. Oh my gosh. Wait, I think I got this brain rot in an old account, but I didn't pick it up. Oh my gosh. All right, but either way, that's pretty cool. But we got a Galaxy La Supreme Combinazione 4.3 billion a second, bro. That is almost as good as the Strawberry Elephant. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so far, this is the best brain rot, but we gotta see what else we got. We got a Chimino. A Chimino. What is this brain rot, bro? 336 million a second, and it has a little reindeer next to it. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking you. But then we got a La Supreme Combinazione with a bunch of mutations. Oh my gosh. All right, yo, that is way too much mutations. And I literally can't even see how much it gives a second, bro. That's how big it is. And then we got a OG Skippy Toilet with 4 mutations. Bro, 7 billion a second. That is by far the best brain rot throughout the whole video. And we're literally on the first story of the most expensive base. That's super cool. And then we got a divine mutated Valentine's heart lucky block. That is insane. All right, the first story was honestly really good and went over my expectations. But second story, you better have some good stuff. Here we go. All right, we got a cursed Rosie and Teddy. I've never seen this brain rot before. What is this? But it does give 2.2 billion a second. Let me know in the comments if you know where you got that from. But yeah, I have no idea what this is. All right, we got a Diamond Los Sweethearts. Bro, look at these guys. Oh my gosh. These honestly are pretty sick. I might take these for myself. All right, and then we got a Radioactive Festive 6-7. That gives 1.4 billion a second, bro. That is actually insane. And to the right, we got a Yin Yang mutated Meow, bro. What is this? Literally one of the best brain rots I've seen. 11.1 billion a second, bro. That is actually insane. And then next to it, we got a Rainbow Arcadopus. That is awesome. Moving on, we have, oh my gosh, 3 mutated Dragon Cannellonis. These are actually super insane, bro. Oh my gosh. He literally has like every mutation. He has a Galaxy, a Yin Yang, and a Rainbow, bro. These are insane. But guys, there is always a third story. So let's go up and see what it has. Here we go. Oh my gosh. All right, starting off, we got Skibbity heads on a Cerberus, bro. Does this really give 4.2 billion a second? Oh my, it does, bro. How does this give 4.2 billion a second? These are actually insane. And they look funny, bro. 3 little Skibbity toilets. All right, next up, we got a Rainbow Garma Madungdung over 1 billion a second. That's actually insane. And as a Strawberry mutation, it can't get much better than this with a Garama. All right, a Yin Yang Burgero and Fryo, 3.5 billion a second. How is this one much better than the Garama, bro? Like, look at this. The Fryo, Loki, you are chopped, bro. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. But then we have a Headless Horseman, 3 billion a second. This is honestly one of my favorite brain rots, bro. Look at this guy. He's just so cool. And now we got a Samini Fatini, which is cursed and has all these mutations, bro. It's so red. I literally can't see his face at all. All right. But finally, to the last row, we have a Hydra Dragon Cannelloni cursed 7 billion a second. That is way too insane, bro. All right, next up, a Dragon Gingerini, 4 billion a second, bro. Oh my gosh, it can't get better than this. And then finally, We have 2 strawberry elephants. Wait, does that say 17 billion a second, bro? This is the best strawberry elephant I've ever seen, bro. Oh my gosh. With the divine mutation. Yeah, guys, no one has a better strawberry elephant than me, because this is all mine now, bro. I'm taking you. There we go. If you want any of these abandoned bases, subscribe.